You don't need to be the smartest one in the room, but you need to be the obsessed one because that is the key towards your success. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Iman Ghazi Animation Breakdown Part 3. This is the style that has completely taken over the editing industry. Iman Ghazi style contains dynamic text effects, visual blend of animations, and a clean pacing that keeps viewer watching from the start to the end of video without burning out. Any medium level video editor can master this style if you go all in with the right techniques. By the end of this video you will learn how to use advanced 3D in After Effects and create amazing Iman Ghazi camera cut scenes while also using professional lightings inside After Effects. Before moving to the tutorial, I want to let you know that there is a project file in the description. You can download it directly and use it for your learning. So without wasting any time, let's get into the tutorial. Firstly, go to sketchfab.com and download your free 3D model. That is our main element for editing. Make sure to download the GLB file to use them inside After Effects easily. After downloading the assets, import them inside After Effects. Then create a new composition 1920 by 1080p. Now drag and drop the 3D icons to the timeline and make sure the advanced 3D is checked. Otherwise, you cannot preview them in the source window. After that, by using 3D handles, adjust the elements at the center of animation. Now pick up the text tool and write your required text. Then pick up shape layer and draw a shape layer. After that, go to effects panel and search for gradient ramp. Apply that to shape layer and change its midpoint position. Then change ramp color to orange. Now duplicate the text layer by pressing Ctrl D and track matte the shape layer 2 with layer 1. Now press P for position and keyframe position properties. Move the initial position to left side. Then select both keyframes and smooth up their animation using Graph Editor. Pick up the text tool and write 0. Then search for slider control, apply to text layer. Then open the shape properties. Alt click source text to bring up the expression. Then paste the expression available in the description of video. Now from expression select value and link it to the slider control. At the end of expression add dot value dot to fixed. In the start of expression inverted commas and a dollar sign as well. Now keyframe the slider values and change it to your desired values. After that select keyframes and smooth up their animation using Graph Editor. Now animate the text layer, apply the pre-built transition character fade in from effects panel. Select both keyframes and move them to the start of animation. Adjust text speed alongside the shapes come in. Now right click in timeline, pick up the adjustment layer, then go to effects panel and search for deep glow. Apply it to the adjustment layer, then decrease its exposure to 0.1% and its intensity to 700 points as well. Again search for turbulence displacement effect, apply it to adjustment layer and change its amount to 5 and size to 10 as well. Then open evaluation option and alt click the random seed. Now type here time multiplies by 5. Now you can see the animation exactly like Iman Ghazi videos. Now select all animation layers, right click and pre-compose them. Now copy paste the text from pre-compose and change its position to opposite side. Now Ctrl D, duplicate the text layer and change text to the video requirements. Adjust its position, scale and font as well. Now pick up the pen tool and create a straight line by holding shift. Then apply the gradient ramp effect. Change color position and ramp color to white and sky blue as well. Apply the trim path effect, make keyframes on start and end of line animation. Now copy paste the adjustment layer from pre-compose, then select the animated layers and pre-compose them as well. It's time to animate the 3D elements. Select both layers, press P for position, then right click position and separate dimensions. Then select the 2 view option and adjust the 3D icon animations, moving them outside to inside the screen. Because we have already keyframed the end positions, now play with 3D layers and get your desired animation ending in center of video, giving it a cool look. Right click in timeline, choose 50mm 1 node camera for camera movement. Right click again and pick up shape layer and rotate it to 90 degrees. Then place it at bottom side for the floor. Then duplicate the layer and change its rotation to 0. Increase its scales, then apply the fill effect from effects panel and change its color to the darker gray. Select 2 view option and make adjustments with shape. Make sure they are in front of camera in animation. Now it's time to set up environment light. Right click, choose light and change light type to environment. Then turn off the cast shadows. Press P on camera and separate position dimensions. Then keyframe them and move them few seconds forward. Adjust the character speed as according to camera movements. Then keyframe and scale up their initial positions from where character enters in screen. Make adjustments using access keyframes. Now just play with the keyframes, moving them to the desired place where animation smoothly starts in. Go to effects panel and search for noise. Apply it to the floor layer and background layer as well to improve the environment of the video. Now it's time to apply jump cuts. Now for the jump cuts, go to the point where you need a jump cut. Split the camera layer, then move the animation keyframe few frames backward. And when jump cut appears, zoom them up and move to the right or left side where text moves in, making it smooth animation. This thing takes a lot of time to understand how jump cuts actually work. Just slow down the video speed a little bit and see how I am playing with keyframes. It takes your time, but in the end, results will be outstanding. Again, split the camera when both animation ends. Then move camera back to the original position smoothly using graph editor. Now it's time to smooth up animations. Now pick up the adjustment layer and apply camera blur effect. Keyframe its blur radius few frames before the jump cut begins. Start from 0, go to 10, then move back to 0 as well after few frames of animation. Now copy and paste the effect to the remaining jump cuts for smooth blurred transitions. Move to the start of adjustment layer and keyframe it. When the swords enter inside screen, give a blur effect. Check out the results for now. After that, just one step is remaining. Now it's time for the environment lighting. Right click in timeline, choose light, change its light setup to spot and change color to the shape color. Orange for the left side and blue for the right side. Now by using 3D handles, position the light in one side of the shield, making a light effect from the one side of shield. Then position keyframes on light intensity, moving it from 0 to 60, 85 and then ending it at 40. Now duplicate the light layer. Make the adjustment to the right side when animations begin. Change its angle and light color to blue. Now this is for the tutorial. And let me know in the comments what animation you want to watch next on my channel.